Hey guys, welcome back to another Clip It video. I know I haven't posted one of these in a while, but I thought I would do something a little bit different today. Instead of rating your guys' videos, I thought I would help you guys by going through my process of making videos and seeing how I usually do it. So first things first, I need to sit here and come up with an idea. Alright, I think I got something. Okay, so I'm not really going to explain my idea. I don't really have one, to be honest. I lied. I'm just going to wing it like I always do because I feel like I work best that way. And I don't honestly really care about the views and followers on here. So we're just going to do this. First I'm going to set up the scene. So we got me with a coffee. I'm going to see if I get an angle that I really like. I think this one works. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record drinking the coffee. The next, I'm going to add a little oomph into it by just zooming in and then being like, this is fine because, it's the meme. So we can watch that back just to see how it comes out. So we got that and that. We got that. Maybe I re-record it a little bit and do something. I can probably spruce this up. So, okay, I find that my camera sometimes glitches when I sit in a thing for some reason. It's a weird glitch. I don't know how it happens, but okay, it's fine. So I just re-recorded it. Let's look at that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit pause. I kind of like that. So we're going to keep that. I don't know why the prop didn't show up the first time, but, glitches happen. All right, now that I got that done, let's see what I'm going to do next. I want to add, another character into this, so I'm going to look at my outfits. I'm going to film this all by myself today, so it's a little bit different. We're going to get my other guy in here. This guy. I have a bunch of outfits. One of them is this. But I'm going to look through an animation just to see if I can get him, kind of on the floor crawling, if there's anything I can do with that. Okay, there's nothing really that makes him lay long enough for me to make sense of using that animation. So what I'm just gonna do here is I'm gonna go into happy. No, I'm gonna go into sad, and I'm gonna use this disagree filter. It's like, yo, dude, get out of here. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get a close up. Dude, the house is on fire. I'm gonna record that, close it out, let's watch it. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go back into my other outfit. I'm gonna try to get it from the perspective of that guy. So we're gonna go looking through the flames here. I could use my other account to get a better angle, but I'm not going to do that. But I kind of want to show ways you could do it by just yourself to make it look pretty good. So it's not like you need a separate account to really record. Even though having a second account, it does help a lot, in my opinion. Okay, we got his coffee back in his hand. We're gonna give him the drink. I'm just gonna go so as I'm drinking coffee. And I'm kind of just going to repeat this process a few times until I get the final shot that I want. Okay, so next I kind of want to put in a transition, like a time card. So what I usually do is I like to go to a backdrop. It doesn't really matter what color you like. I just prefer black because it's easy. It's black. Green is my favorite color. So usually I could show, no, because it's a little dark. So black more fitting for this one, I think. But then I do here and I just kind of record the black screen for a little bit and I'll add text in that later on. So next I'm going to show you to make things not less stale and just straightforward. I kind of like to sit here and just add a little bit of camera movement into the thing. Helps add a bit more movement into the scene so it's not just stagnant and boring. So I'm kind of just going to finish the video now and then I'll show you more of the editing side. So I finished the video. And this is it in its raw format. There's the video. It's not that great right now. I'm gonna make it a little bit better. It's not gonna be the most amazing video ever made, but I think it works. Well, first I'm gonna I'm gonna put the text here before I forget, because I will do that. So I'm just gonna put it here, make sure it fits. There we go. So a few days later, easy, classic. Now, what I like to do is I like to focus on sound. I feel like sound design is really important in Clip It, because if you can make it sound good, then people are gonna watch it more. Even though some people don't always play with sound, which is a thing too. Yeah, so we're in a house of fire, so of course we gotta get some fire. So I'm just gonna look up fire and see if I can find anything good. Okay, so fire burning here, we can use that. And I'm just gonna put it in every scene that's on fire. up till there. So there we go. So now you can hear the fire in the background. It feels a little bit more realistic. And I kind of like that the scene is like kind of just with the fire. I don't really think I need music, but once I get to like here, you know, I can add like a little creepiness music. So what else we'll do is I'll try to find something. So I'll like look up something creepy. Yeah, idle right here. I like this sound, so I'm gonna put that in the background. I'm just gonna put it right here. Have it start and end right here. Okay, so that sounds a little bit weird. I don't know if you hear that, but like that's a weird transition. So we're just gonna keep editing this a little bit so it smooths out a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. Now we're into this scene. So it's a sad scene, you know, we gotta look up some like violin music. World's Smallest Violin. Not the song by AJR. Okay, I like this, so I'm gonna go with this. We're gonna throw that in the background. Now I know a lot of people like to use popular music and stuff, but like I personally don't do that because it's so easy to just use the same music everyone else is doing. And I think that gets repetitive and annoying when you're looking at the feed. And then when I get to about right here, I wanna, when I pop in, I wanna add a popping noise and like a door noise. So let's do, yeah, we'll do this. And we'll throw it right here. Try to line it up. Yeah, there we go. So the music stops and the noise happens at the same time. So now, just gonna spruce this up a little bit just to add the rest of the sound. You know what? Actually, while I'm here too, I kind of want to add some crying to this person. Okay, this definitely adds a little bit to it too. I'm just gonna fill out the rest of the background music and get that all sorted out. I didn't really add background music, but I kind of just edited it a little bit. So I added this here and then like a little spring sound effect and then just a little comedic effect, laughing, and then dark, you know, scary dark. Actually, I might add a filter here too, just to really indict and that it's dark, you know. There we go. So just a little vignetta. You don't even need like the dark filter. That just works too really well. What we could do now is there's a lot of transitions and like speaking. And we can kind of enhance the words by getting like little sounds. So like I'm gonna go up this record scratch noise. I'm gonna plant it like right in between here. And it kind of switches between, it's not that good, but like it kind of just helps like change the tone really quickly. Okay, and now for like each individual talking, I'm just gonna find a noise. Okay, so like this here, I put a little emphasis noise, like, dude, the house is on fire. You know, it's emphasized. It's like really dramatic. I don't really know what else to say. You can repeat this noises, so it's like every time he talks, it's like, dude, come on, because there's no voice acting in this. I know that they are planning on adding AI voicing, so it's like Bird or something, like fake voice. Like they're never actually gonna let you talk and put it into clip it. It just would be too hard to follow with the Roblox rules, but this is what it works for now. Okay, so I also added a little bit of sound effect too, so like he's drinking coffee, so like kind of want to hear that. And this is basically the final product, and you can tell like there's a big difference from what you saw in the first into this. So let's watch it. So you can see how that's a lot better just with a little bit of sound design than what we originally produced with just recording. And I could do a lot more, but I am limited to 20 objects and I refuse to buy an upgrade. So yeah, this is basically my experience making Clip It. So now we just got to publish it. We're going to comment, this is fine. I don't really know if the hashtags really do anything, so I kind of just put random stuff, to be honest. Yeah, because I don't really think they matter yet. I mean, I know they're going to do something with the future. You also have the option to boost your clips. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. They don't really do that much, and they're just going to make you disappointed. Unless that video is already going to go viral, boosting it I don't think helps too much, in my opinion, in my experience. So let's publish that, and now it is live for you guys to watch on the channel. I'm not going to like it, I'm not going to comment, because self-liking is for weirdos. But yeah, I think this will help people a lot. If you see, like, obviously you're going to do your own thing. You're going to edit your own way. You're going to do everything your own. And there's a lot more you can do, like change faces and change clothes, and just like, I do work better on the fly, so I had none of that pre-planned before I made all that. I just kind of winged it. But yeah, that's kind of all. If you guys really like the videos, consider becoming a member of the Kepsin channel. It is cheap, but you get access to videos that other people don't get, and you get early access to every single video, despite what tier you get, and also cool badge. So please consider becoming a member. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you learned some things in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.